Digits on the beat.
Welcome to 8 Minute TV, Alfred Asks. Today I'm here with a very special guest, Kekoa MacAuley,
Yes.
Vandy's very own fitness god. Thanks for coming, bro.
Yes, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
My hand was hanging there for like 5 seconds. I was like, is he not going to shake me back?
We're coming in. We're coming in again. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I am excited to be here today. Yeah, for sure.
Yo, so those of you who don't know, Kekoa is very big on social media. He's an influencer. He has a huge following. The ratio of your following to followers, bro, it blows my mind.
Thank you,
the day you followed me back, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. He actually wants to follow mine.
I feel like you are doing pretty well yourself, though. I mean,
Bro,
you're around
bro.
like 15, 17K, something like
And
that.
how many do you have?
I mean, like 30.
Thank you.
But I don't know,
He
dude.
has 2 times the
don't
number
know.
of followers I have. That's how you know you're a big deal.
I feel like you can bump up those numbers just by posting more, you know?
You think so?
I feel like consistency is key with Instagram, and I feel like really trying to provide the highest quality images and quality content you can really help like explode your page, because physique is incredible for sure.
Well, thank you. Yours is great too. I've been following your progress, and I realized that you have this very consistent way of updating your followers, and you're able to engage with them to the extent that they actually always look forward to what you have to say or post.
Yeah.
And that's impressive. How did you actually start all of this?
How did I start Instagram necessarily?
Well, let's start with the fitness. How did you actually get into fitness in the first place?
Fitness. Okay, yeah. So I played baseball for about 14 years. Started when I was like 4 or 5. And in high school, I realized that I was like just like a smaller kid, right? Like when I was like 13 or 14, I probably weighed about 100 pounds, was like 5'7", 5'8". So I was very tiny. So I like would try to eat more. Then I'd get kind of self-conscious that I'd be like getting too fat or whatnot, and I just try to be eating more. But then I realized that in order to like actually gain weight and gain strength, I would have to go to the gym. So I started doing like push-ups, pull-ups, all like the body weight stuff when I was like 14 or so. And then high school hit, and I realized that like our team, like I had the talent in baseball, but like what I lacked, what a lot of other people had, was just power. Like in freshman year, I was probably 130 pounds, maybe 140. And there was this other guy who was probably like 190 pounds freshman year. And he, literally his first game, well, he was put on varsity. Literally his first game, hit a grand slam, and then had 3 more RBIs. So in his first varsity at bat, or first game, as a freshman, scored 7 RBIs.
Crazy.
And it was like, he was like, I don't want to say that I was necessarily more talented than him, but like him having like the extra 60 pounds on me and more strength really pushed him ahead. So like I really started getting into working out and like actually lifting weights more than just body weight stuff, because I wanted to get stronger and better at baseball.
Wow. Does he know this backstory? Does he know that he actually motivated you to get into working out?
Does he?
Yeah.
It wasn't necessarily him just like that. It just like I saw that like what like having more power could do, and how that could help you kind of progress and become better at a sport. I kind of wanted to let myself do that, if that makes sense.
Well, that's impressive, bro.
Thank you.
You've done great so far. So how many years now?
Working out?
Yeah.
So the first year or 2, it wasn't really consistent. It was off and on.
Right.
But consistently, I say about 2.5 or probably 2 years. So it was like the end of senior year. This is more like when baseball actually started winding down, because I would kind of do like 1 or 2 months on and then like 2 months off, kind of like during baseball season. And I never really got into a groove. But probably end of senior year, semester, the second semester of senior year, that's when I really started getting into it. And then that's kind of pushed me to where I am today. And like, I think the goal with like the Instagram page is just to help motivate people who like were like skinny at one point and they want to change. I feel like working out in itself just like really improves your self-confidence. And I like even today I still stutter some. But like back then I stuttered a lot more, had like more social anxiety. I feel like being more confident within like my own body like definitely helped kind of get out of that groove.
So you just got swole and you're like, okay, I'm not gonna stutter anymore.
Exactly, yeah. I was done with being small or whatever.
It's crazy how working out can change your life, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But being a student of Vanderbilt, and you know how this dining system works and how you have to kind of like be very cautious of what you eat, you know, that to stay fit. How are you able to manage that?
I think so. I actually really enjoy cooking myself.
Ooh. Okay, chef.
So-
Ladies, you had that.
Thank you, thank you. So I probably go to Kroger, I'd say
Oh, yeah.
twice a month.
Wow.
Try to get maybe 3 to 4 pounds of turkey, a couple pounds of chicken, yogurt, protein powder, and like I get most of my like lean protein from that. And
Wow.
then with the rest of dining, I just try to eat like as healthy as I can. But then also I'm not like afraid to have like cookies like here and there, as long as I'm not like overdoing it. I feel like it's all about balance. But I feel like definitely with the Vandy meal plan, it is hard enough to get enough protein in that you
Right,
need.
right.
Because a lot of people I feel like don't really know how much they're like supposed to be eating, and I feel like people overeat, and they're overeating like just a bunch of carbs. They aren't eating like protein and stuff. So I feel like it's just you have to be very conscious about like, and if you know like about how many grams of protein are in like different like things in like the dining hall or whatever, then that can really help out like kind of knowing exactly what you should be eating.
Right. So do you kind of like track what goes into your body on a daily basis, like maybe 50 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, stuff like that?
I don't track it with like a tracker. It's more just like kind of keeping it in the back of my mind.
Okay.
I try to aim for like 180 grams to 200 grams of protein a day.
Wow, bro.
Try to aim for that, and then just eat kind of whatever.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you kind of get tired of eating the same stuff over and over?
Yes, definitely. And that kind of does push me to eat more unhealthy food. Like yesterday, I
Yeah.
had like a triple hamburger with bacon.
All
Ton
the
of
gains,
fries,
guys. All the
ton
gains
of
are gone.
fries.
All the gains are gone.
And then had this like really sweet like teriyaki pork or something. I don't know exactly what it
Wow,
was.
I think I'll eat that too.
in Kassam. Yeah, it was amazing. Bro, it was so
I'm not
good.
gonna pass on that.
Kassam hooked us up yesterday.
Yeah, and with this E. Brunson dining where you get to eat as much as you want, bro, I set like 2 hours aside every single day.
That's a ton.
Shameless plug, shameless plug, right?
Shameless plug.
I go to the E. Brunson dining hall at like, let's say, noon, right?
Yeah.
With my backpack, with my laptop ready to do schoolwork. I sit down, eat a lot. When I get full, take a break,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And go back to eat some more. I just maximize it all.
I think that's a good, yeah, like if you have a ton of homework and you just want to be alone for a little bit, just go there. You can eat while you do it, and like their food's pretty decent, at least for dinner. Lunch kind of gets kind of the same,
Right.
but I think dinner they do a
Yeah,
pretty good
when
job.
I'm going to E. Brunson, I'm just like, yo, taste buds, you've got to go on a break.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not about how you feel, it's about me trying to fill up my stomach at this point.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So,
You have to
Kekoa,
bulk up.
how far are you trying to go with fitness? Do you feel like it's something you want to do for the long term, or is it just something temporary?
That's actually a really good question. And this is something I definitely have thought about. Like, so I want to own my own company someday.
I can see you doing that.
Thank you. But I don't know if I want it to be in social media because, like, in all honesty, I do feel like kind of weird sometimes, like posting pictures on social media.
It's hard.
Just because,
I've
like,
been through that
I
too.
feel like you're just like opening yourself up to so
Right.
much criticism, and like people are giving me like a ton of shit for this on campus, and like I know it's all in good fun, and it's all like they respect like what I'm doing,
Right.
but like sometimes it does make me question like if this is what I should be doing.
Right, right.
Like that's definitely hard sometimes. But like I like with this personal account, I like do have pretty big aspirations for it. Like I would like to hit 100K by next summer, which I think is feasible. And I think it would be cool to eventually get paid by brands to work with them. And I think what I want at the end of this is just to have new experiences. I don't necessarily see myself doing this in 5-10 years, but I think if I can get as many awesome experiences out of this, get free travel, that's eventually what I want to get out of this personal brand. I think that would just be amazing. And I've already met like so many great people. I worked this Cartier event. It's like a brand ambassador thing here in Nashville, and that opportunity would have never been set up for if I never started this Instagram page.
Wow.
So I thought that was really cool. And there's another event coming up next week, although it's like at the same time my classes, so I don't think I'm gonna go to that.
Right.
But yeah, I think right now it's more of a short-term focus, like in the next 5 years maybe.
Right.
But like I definitely want to incorporate fitness throughout the rest of my life. I just don't know if I want to do it through social media necessarily.
Right, right. I like how you said you're not going to go to the one next week because you have class.
Yeah.
And it shows how even though you're on this gym grind, you're still able to put class first.
Yes.
That's impressive.
I feel like it's definitely important to put academics first. I feel like I
Right.
do kind of struggle with that sometimes because I do see this as a business, and at the end of the day, obviously I'm here to do school, but also I don't necessarily want to go work for someone one day. So it is a little hard for me sometimes to want to put forth all this effort to write like an essay for a class, because I know that at the end of the day, like I don't really care about this essay.
Right.
But like
right.
I do know it is important. I obviously know I need to graduate with like pretty like great, like awesome grades. So it's just kind of a little battle there. But I do know at the end of the day that like academics are a priority.
Right. Plus, it gets addicting sometimes, where you just like, I need to work on like every single day, something you
Exactly.
look forward to, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Like I look forward to working out. Like yesterday, I didn't go just because I was busy all day. But like it was like kind of painful. Like
Right.
I just wanted to try to fit in like a 30-minute lift
Right.
somewhere.
Right.
But ended up not, and that's probably for the best, honestly.
Right.
So,
Right. That's true.
yeah. Do you ever like feel like you get addicted to like
Yeah.
that? Or, like,
I had a point. There was a point in time where I actually felt like I needed to work out to be able to do schoolwork, because my life just really revolved around working out a lot.
yeah.
And now it's much different, where I'm able to kind of find a balance, so I can skip the gym for like 4 days straight.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes a whole week without going to the gym, and I'll still be fine.
Yeah.
But at some point, I was almost non-functional without working out. You know. So
Was
it's
that
just-
when you were competing?
No, that was even way before that.
That's
That was when I
before.
started
Okay.
working out and I saw results. I was
Okay.
like, wow, this feels nice. Right.
Yeah, for sure.
And being able to, I mean, pull grades first and all that, that's impressive. Keep it up, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like you're like succeeding
Well,
here.
wait.
Like you've got your like TV show going on and everything. Like this is sick. Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming here, Kekoa. It was really nice having you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
There's only so much we can talk about within an 8 minutes period.
Yeah.
But I look forward to bringing you here some other time in the future.
For sure.
And I
yeah.
really look forward to what your future holds.
Yeah.
You're going to do great things. I
Thank
know
you.
it, bro.
I appreciate it.
Let's crush
You
this.
too. Let's do it.
A better handshake this time.
Yes. That was better. That was better.
All right.
Wait,
Till
wait,
next time,
okay, wait,
guys.
wait.
Oh, one more thing.
What are your thoughts about talking to girls at the gym?
My
Hitting on girls at the gym.
hitting on girls
Or
at the gym.
guys, or like just like starting up just like random conversations with people with the intention of like getting a date
Okay.
at some point down the line.
Okay. So guys, Kekoa wants us to stay longer, so bear with us, right? So I feel like people go to the gym for different reasons, right? And guys usually assume that the fact that a girl is there and is probably wearing some gym clothing or is looking nice, it means that they're there to actually get hit on, right?
Yeah.
But that's very wrong, because I've spoken to a couple of friends and they are like, they actually hate it when guys hit on them. And it's good that you brought that up, because now they're talking about the gym. Many guys feel like if they want to find a girl who's fit or who's into working out, the gym is the place to find someone like that. But that's actually wrong, because people go there for very different reasons, right?
Exactly.
I went there because I felt like it was an outlet for me. You went there because you wanted to improve on yourself and to actually gain some more strength. And you realize that it's actually a lifestyle now.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like there's no general way to go about that, or there's no kind of like standard on like hitting on girls. If you're lucky enough to make a friend there, that's cool, but it's not something you should look forward to every day. Like, okay, let me put some perfume. I'm gonna meet some cute
yeah,
chicks.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because you can never really predict.
You're going
that.
there to improve yourself, not
Yes.
not necessarily. I mean, you meet people through it, but I feel like at the end of the day, your prime focus of going to the gym shouldn't be to meet new people.
Oh, for sure. It's
Yeah.
got to be about you all the way through, and that's how you see progress and actually acknowledge the progress you're making as a person, right?
Yes,
You're not gonna
for
base
sure.
it off the interaction you had with this person at the gym yesterday compared to what you had today. You're gonna
Exactly.
compare your workout the day before to what it was like today.
I like that. I like that.
Right.
Be a better you than you were yesterday.
For sure. 24/7.
24/7.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time. See ya.